Welcome to Corp, a bi-weekly podcast where we reach into the Imagosphere and pull out the next great game idea. I am the CEO of Corp, Bryce.
And I'm the CEO of Corp, Beckers.
Last time on this podcast, we made Guitar Zero. How'd that do?
So it did super good, and actually I have with me right here a review from a big time magazine about our game.
Yeah?
Yeah. So here's the review. It says
which magazine?
Cosmopolitan.
The number one game industry magazine.
Yeah. See, what Bryce isn't telling you is that he chose this, because before this podcast started, I said, "Hey Bryce, what's the biggest magazine in the world?" And Bryce said, Cosmopolitan.
And then we were like, okay, we'll quickly send them a copy and see what they think.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so they said it's an inspiring game about time travel, dedication, love, betrayal, murder. Guitar Zero is the game of the year because we get to decide that.
I mean, I think everybody basically gets to decide that. I hear there's this weird podcast called Ready Set Gamecast, and they do a game of the year, and it's like, who are they even? Why do we care?
Yeah.
But they do it, so why can't Cosmopolitan?
I heard they're weirdos.
Yep.
Especially that one guy.
Teddy Chinaris.
His name rhymes with rice.
Hello. We're introducing a new experimental loot crate mechanic to this podcast. And we need your help testing it out. Just go to Twitter, submit a game idea using hashtag GameMakeCorp, and we may or may not send you a loot crate. Now you don't have to wonder what's in your loot crate. You just have to wonder if you're actually getting a loot crate. Now that's what I call fun. 2019.
Okay.
It's like the music.
What's in the loot crate then? You said we don't have to wonder.
Well, no, like you have to start by wondering if you're getting a loot crate, but you're more focused on that so that if a loot crate actually shows up, you're like, holy shit, I didn't expect this. I'm just gonna enjoy the fact that I got a box. I'm never gonna open it because that's
what's in the box.
It's happiness.
That's a good crate.
Yep.
Okay.
Beckers, you got a video game idea?
I always do. Okay, so I got a new game idea, and I took it off of that Twitter bot again. It's called GameIdea_bot on Twitter, and this is what it says. It says, a choose-your-own-adventure game where you enslave hellhounds in the Lava Kingdom. So, just the first thing that came into my mind, like forcefully, like a cannon, was this sounds like our chance to rip off Nintendogs. So,
okay.
We are going to forget about the choose your own adventure part because I don't really care about that. But we're going to do the whole enslave hellhounds in the Lava Kingdom thing. Basically, we're going to make a GMC version of Nintendogs.
Do we have to enslave them? Can we just like take care of them? Can we love them? Does it have to be a bad?
Well,
bad
when you think about it, all pets are basically just slaves. They can't leave.
They could. I'm pretty sure most pets
they try to, and we stop them. That's like the whole thing, basically. Most pets try to leave. If you leave the door open, they're gone.
But then
usually.
They don't
usually come back.
Yeah, that if they can find their way home, and then. But
a lot of them don't come back.
And then if they see you on the street, they don't run away unless you're.
Don't get me wrong. Like, we treat them nice, but they don't have a choice in this relationship, right,
wow.
buddy? Right, buddy.
That's one way to look at pet deals.
Pet ownership. Yeah, it's basically the same.
There's so many Twitter deals of like where the dog's like, this is my human. I've chosen it because it feeds me good. But Beckers is like, this is Hero. He's my slave dog.
He can't leave. I give him my love, and he can't run from it.
I am forcefully giving him my love, and he must accept.
Yeah, he knows.
Okay.
He doesn't really like kisses, but he gets them.
Well, you wanted to do that with hellhounds?
Yes, in the Lava Kingdom, so basically like hell.
Yeah.
You know? So hellhounds in hell. Here we go. Nintendogs, GMC style.
Go on.
Okay.
Is that it?
No. How dare you accuse me of not having this thought out? Okay, so in Nintendo, you start the game by choosing what kind of dog you're gonna have, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna start this off by choosing your breed of hellhound.
Which is? What's the options?
Okay, so I think about like the normal dog breeds, right? So there's Labrador, so like Labradark.
What?
We're making puns right now. Get with the program.
Okay, what does a Labradark look like?
It's a hellhound. I don't know.
What's its characteristics?
It's okay. It's a lab. It looks kind of like a lab, but it's big.
Okay.
And it's black.
I'm figuring there would be like ones that are like a rock one that's like really like tough and stuff. Because I'm figuring very, like Lava Kingdom, they're gonna have like really fiery ones, and you're gonna have ones that are like rocky. Because
you're right. And as soon as you come up with a good pun on a real dog breed, you can come up with those. So
okay.
The Labradark is gonna be black and big, and it's gonna like just give off darkness.
Okay.
Like it's basically just a black hole, right? Like it sucks all the light in, and it's dark.
Okay, so
Labradark.
it's a real big one, and then it has dark powers. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I came up with a really good one. So I was looking for one for Dalmatian, right? Okay, so the first thing I thought of was like a Hellmation. Then I was like a damnation.
That's actually pretty good.
Dude, it's so good. So that one is one I'm figuring that it just like drags down people down to hell if they're damned. Like they're getting damned. So it's a damnation. But still got spots.
Yes.
Cuz you got to be able to get the pun on site.
I've currently pulled up I pulled up the Google page of dog breeds, and Great Dane could be Great Pain.
I like it, dude. Dude, that's good. That's good. It'll be like in one of the circles of hell, and it'll be causing great pain.
There's a dog breed called Chow Chow.
Yeah, it's Chinese.
What?
Do you know? And they used to breed it for food.
What have we as humans done? Why are these? There's so many, and some of them have weird names. Most of them are like
Chow Chows are chow.
Most of them are location based. You got the Irish Settler, the Italian Greyhound, but some of them are just Affenpinscher. I don't know what that is. It's a dog. Mm-hmm. There's a pointer. There's a boxer. There's a poodle. A bulldog could just be a hell dog.
Yeah, what about a bloodhound? You wouldn't even have to rename it.
Yeah. But this time it bleeds you. It's either like made of blood. Ooh, no, that would actually be sick.
It sucks your blood.
No, I'm actually picturing it's like made like it's outside is like a crystal form, and like so you can see the blood inside of it. moving around. That would look so sick. Because I wouldn't want it like literally like pouring blood out all the time. That would actually be frightening as heck. Of if it's like
what happens
constantly
if it springs a leak?
I mean, I'm thinking the entire thing is made out of blood and is constantly like blood's oozing everywhere it goes. That would freak me out. Like, cause I would be scared that the room would fill up with blood the longer it's in it.
Gross.
But I mean, that's definitely scary. I would.
Yeah, that's a spooky one. I don't like that one. I'm uncomfortable. I'm a little queasy.
But with it being like a crystal thing and you can see its blood inside, that's slightly better.
I feel like we're obligated to come up with one for Chihuahua.
Uh-huh.
Chihuahua.
You do that. You've obligated yourself to this task, and I'm excited for.
Fuck.
I mean,
I feel like
it could
Chihuahuas on their own they're on their own. They're like already hellhounds.
I mean, it could be a chew, like the chew.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, chew you, ow.
And they roam in like They roam in like swarms of little chihuahuas.
Oh, see, that could actually be kind of cool. We make them even smaller, and they're almost like lice or termites that they're just like everywhere, and they like swarm on you.
Yes.
And they're
exactly
chewy hours.
Okay, so you've chosen your hellhound breed.
Yeah, like, okay, so imagine you end up going to hell or the lava kingdom. The lava kingdom is where this, and a sign is up there, and we just call it Chihuahua. We just leave it like that, and we have a little sign comes up, and it's like, pick. You have to fight, or like, which of these creatures will you face? And then we've got the blood dog. We've got the other ones that we've named, the Great Pain, and
the
then
Damnation.
The Damnation, and then there's Chihuahua in there, and they're like, yeah, that one will be fine. And then just a swarm of tiny like dogs just comes, like, they're like, there's millions of them, so you couldn't make out a single one, but there's just so many that you made the bad choice.
Yeah.
You could probably take a Damnation if you do it good, but not a Chihuahua. There's just too many.
So here's what you do in Nintendogs, right?
Yes.
You can take. I remember. You can take them on walks. You can teach them tricks, and you can like go to do agility courses or whatever. So we'll figure out our equivalent to all.
Okay.
Of those,
well,
right?
I'm pretty sure. I think the equivalent of all of this. Well, you have to feed them, right? Well, I think a lot of it is to get food. You would have to get souls. And so you have to take your dog out to the upper world and
on a walk.
Yeah, on a walk, and find food for it.
Instead of picking up its poop, you gotta find it some souls.
Yeah, and so you would then use whatever dog abilities your dog has to go get some human souls by whatever means necessary. And depending on what dog you got, you would use those abilities.
Yeah.
Also, are you a demon? I feel like you're a demon.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
A hot one.
Yeah. Gotta have that dope character creation.
Yeah, you spend at least half the game on character creation. You're telling me not everybody does this? Actually, I'm pretty sure everybody does. Yeah.
Okay. No, none of us.
When I play Sims, I just make the house, and I spend like 5 minutes playing it, and then I make another one because I like making people.
Yep. None of us just go with the pre-built characters in the video games.
No, Bryce, you don't. Oh my god.
And just we don't.
This is why I make fun of you so much. You don't do it right. You don't do anything right. Ugh.
Okay, what's
Okay.
the rest of this video game?
You teach them tricks. That's the other thing. So you work on their
Okay.
tricks.
So when you get the dog, is it like a puppy? Is it like a newborn?
I mean, Nintendogs are puppies the whole time.
Oh.
But I think hellhounds are ageless.
Oh.
So they'll be like a fresh one, but they're adults. How about?
Sure.
Good. Yeah.
Well, if they were like puppies or whatever, like they could come out, they could be a, great pain, but they don't know how to make the pain. You got to teach them how to do their cool stunts.
Yes. You got to teach them how to punish the damned.
Yeah.
And then you can teach them like how to breathe fire, because we didn't come up with a dog that breathes fire, but that could be one.
Already closed the dog thing.
I thought of Yorkshire Terror, but that's not fire based.
There's one that is called Bichon Frise.
Bichon Frise.
Yeah. That could be Bichon Fire. Bichon Fire.
I feel like a Bichon Frise would be good. That's its own. It just lends itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a Circle of Hell that's cold. There you go.
Yeah.
Got one. Nailed it. Crushed it.
But I'm not seeing anything that's just like, this is Fire Dog, which really, like, you would automatically assume a hellhound would have.
You know what?
A fire.
We're thinking too hard, Bryce. Let's just make a hot dog.
Okay.
Let's just do that. We'll make one up, and it's called a hot dog, and that's it.
Can it be like a golden retriever, but it's like
molten retriever? Ah!
That's pretty good. But yeah, it's like its fur can
We've
burst
done
into
it.
fire.
Yes.
That'd be dope.
I feel good about that.
Anything else about now that we've did a fire dog?
I don't know. I feel like I could go all day on making up fake dog breeds.
Okay, but the core the game is get dog breed, go teach it how to do its cool stunts, go up to Earth, do cool stunts on humans, get souls, feed your dog with souls, and level him up. And maybe if you get enough souls, you can get another dog. And then, if you
because some dogs are going to be locked at the start. You only have like 3 options at the start of the game, and they're the least cool 3, and you have to work really good with one of them before you can unlock like the molten retriever.
And maybe if you do real good and make like the most like dope dog team ever, you can challenge the devil for like the keys to hell.
Yeah. I remember that happening in Nintendogs.
Yeah. What's the name of this game?
So, Nintendogs was like a pun off of the video game company, and then dogs.
Yeah.
So I thought about this for like quite some time.
It's good when you think about the game ideas.
The best thing I could come up with was Pet Make Corp. That's all I got, dude. I was trying like game make hounds. I don't know. I was trying, dude. I was really doing it my best, and Pet Make Corp. That's it. Yep. Game mutt. Bark.
Okay. Is there a
like
name?
Nintendo literally had D.O. in its name, so they were gifted this.
Is there like a name for dog trainers?
Yeah, they're called dog trainers.
Oh, frick. I thought they had like a dope
Or like
like
behaviorists.
Behaviorist. That's a word that I don't want to say ever again.
I think that would be for the best.
Because I want to do like the devil's advocate, but like the devil's dog trainer.
Devil's dog advocate.
Yeah, that's better than behaviorist.
It is. It's a low bar.
Hound. Hound's you doing? How's you doing today?
Hounds you doing?
The devil's
Nintendogs too. Just don't tell anybody what they're in for.
I mean, to be fair, isn't there a Nintendogs too?
No, I don't think so. There's a bunch of different versions of Nintendogs, but it just changes the dog you start with.
There's Nintendogs plus cats.
Yeah.
I did Google do Nintendogs 2, and I get do dogs die in Nintendogs? Which, if you're wondering, the answer is no, but it's interesting that people had to ask that question.
Underworld puppy time.
Great. Sounds perfect. H-E...
Double hockey sticks.
Yeah. See, I remember that old Disney Channel movie where the cool dude from both cool dudes from Boy Meets World, but the real one who also became Batman was in that one, and he played a demon, and he had to go get souls, and then he made a deal with a hockey player that he could have his soul if he won the Stanley Cup. No, if his team, if the demons won the Stanley Cup, but then he was kicked off the demons, and then they had to play real good so that he didn't lose his soul. So that, but with dogs.
I worry about you sometimes.
H-E double dogs.
But not often.
Ooh, that... No, was it H, like a double dog dare you? No, that's nothing. H-E double dog dare you. This is the first game idea and we can't come up with a name for it.
Let's call it Pet Mate Corp.
Okay, that's the tentative name. I will put that down as the tentative name while we move on to game idea number 2. You can do unlimited crime as long as you're currently pooping.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
This is a game where you can do unlimited crime as long as you're currently pooping. So, would you like to rob a bank? It's fine as long as there's poop out your butt at the time. You can't like go number 2 and then not wipe. It's gotta happen.
Can you okay, so do you have to like, oh god, I hate this. I don't want to do this.
So I think this game's
gonna be... I just started to ask a question and like I don't want to ask it now. I'd like about logistics and now I'm like, no, I don't want to say these words out of my mouth. I'm done already.
So I think this game is sponsored by Taco Bell.
Oh.
Because I feel like that's going to be a large mechanic in making sure you're able to do crime as much as you need to. I think it's mostly I think in our world, in the world of this game, there was a man who did crime and he was doing number 2 at the time. And the cops did not want to deal with that experience. So they just made a law that like it's fine as long as you're currently pooping. You can do whatever. It's fine. So what's a good way to make it so you're pooping while doing crime?
What counts as pooping?
Things coming out the downtown.
God. Like, so if you just hold a poop halfway out your butt, if you would become talented at this, would that count?
I think so. As long as it's the hole's open.
Help! Somebody help!
Speaking of which, if you would like to help support the show, you can become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/lastgeek, like our great investors have. Thank you, Aaron C., for helping support the show and allowing me to talk about poop on a podcast.
She regrets it. I can tell already.
Don't we all? That was my game idea. Do you have one,
I regret
Beckers?
this. I feel sick. Yeah, I do. It's a good one, too. It's way better than yours. Okay. So, I want to come up...
Do you think if you just were, like, constantly farting, that would be fine?
No, that's why I don't think having your butthole open should be the requirement, because you can flex your butthole and nothing needs to come out of it. Like, you doesn't have to have poop out of it.
I mean, our poop.
I feel like it should be that you poop and you have a certain window, a small period of time after you poop or while you're pooping, that the timer resets after like 20 seconds or something.
Okay, 20 seconds.
Because then like diarrhea, there's never a point where there's poop halfway in and halfway out your butthole. So that can't be it.
Okay, yeah, I think...
So I feel like you let out a little turd, you have 20 seconds before that you can commit crime.
Yeah.
And then like you have to let out a little more before you can continue.
And they'll be... I also think you can't wear pants during this, or else they'll be like, it's fine. Because they won't know.
What about a diaper? Get me out.
It's gonna be the poop defense. I'll be like, no, it was in the 20-second window. I did it. It'll be like, they'll have to like figure out some way to know.
Well, I feel like this is a video game, right? So
I guess.
Yeah. So we know.
No, I mean, yeah, I guess, but we also like to really like make the whole world. Most of our games are very realistic.
Okay. We better not make this VR. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but you had a game idea?
Yes, get me out. Okay. Let me out. Okay, so my video game. Jesus. Can I just okay. All right, my video game. It's a fighting game. It's not about poop at all.
Give me a minute. And it will be.
Oh, I see. Well, please don't ruin my game with your poop. Don't smear your poop on it. So this game is gonna be a fighting game, but it's gonna be with historical figures, right? So it's like Tekken or Street Fighter, but important people in history. So like you select a character and they're gonna say a catchphrase, and then they're gonna have special moves and stuff, and they're gonna fight each other. It's gonna be cool. You feeling me? You picking up what I'm putting down? You smelling what I'm stepping in?
You're poop.
Feeling what I'm...
You made it about poop. What historical figures can I expect in this fighting experience?
So the very first one, the one that inspired this, was Abe Lincoln. Because I thought of his catchphrase, and here it is. 77 years ago, I made you my bitch. Boom. It's an adult game.
Everyone loved when he said that in the Declaration of Independence.
What are you talking about? Oh my God, Bryce, you just embarrassed yourself so hard.
He went to the Queen of England and said, You're my bitch now."
Bryce, who is Abe Lincoln and what's he famous for?
He was a former president and he fought vampires.
Yes, he was a president long after the country was formed. He had nothing to do with the Declaration of Independence, but he did fight vampires. And that's what his special move is going to be. He's going to whip out a wooden stake and he's going to drive it in the heart of his enemy. It's a very powerful move.
Does that assume that all the other historical figures are vampires?
No, but it turns out that no matter what you shove into someone's heart, it tends to be quite lethal.
What if Abe Lincoln is like Blade and he is part vampire? So he starts by like turning them into a vampire, and then because he is a vampire hunter, he then stabs the vampires because he hunts them.
Okay, so Abe Lincoln's special move is biting his enemy in the neck, who quickly transforms into a vampire, and then he shoves a stake in him.
That would actually be sick. Okay, so there's a move you do that bites their neck and turns them into a vampire, but you have a small window because they're gonna, once they go vamp, they're gonna be super strong. But your secret, you're very, you can defeat vampires. So you've got that small window where they are a vampire because you cannot kill them unless they've been vamped. So you got to turn them into a vampire. And then before they get super strong and kill you, you've got to stake them. And that's Abe Lincoln's whole thing. So I don't think it's one.
Okay.
I don't think it's one big move. I think you have to vamp them and then you can do your big move.
That's his special move. Is vamping. That's his whole thing. He can have a weird special move. It's fine.
I'm saying that the vamp is a small move. It's like a strong punch, and then later, because they've been vamped, then he can do his final attack, which is the staking. Just say yes. Okay.
And if you vamp them too early, it's a mistake.
I would figure if you stake them without vamping them, it would be a mistake.
Fuck. Okay. So the next one, we got Abe Lincoln down.
Okay.
We've really covered him, I think.
Yep.
Give me another historical
We
figure.
figured out his whole life thing. Well, I think Benjamin Franklin's an easy one.
Okay. Yes, I can see his special move. What's his catchphrase? I can't remember anything he's ever said.
He made the libraries and the post office, and he said, I find these three elements to be the strong ones.
Oh, this is dope. He's got one we don't even have to change. It says, by failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
Ooh.
That's right there. It's dirty.
Okay, no, I think they need an opening. In every fighting game, they have an opening phrase, and then they have something they say when they win. So I think we need one for each.
Okay, so Abe Lincoln, his winning phrase, I think, is 7 years ago, I made you my bitch.
Yeah.
And then, what else did Abe Lincoln say?
Okay, this is the part of the podcast that we go to quotes.com.
Quotes.
I just typed in Google quotes.com because I wasn't sure it was named quotes.com, but I wanted to be sure. And also my browser is telling me quotes.com is a bad website, so be careful. Wait, quotes.com is a bad website. Quotes.com is not what you think it is. Don't go to quotes.com. Okay. Abe Lincoln. Do you think I can put in Abe Lincoln and they'll know? They did know. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? What's other things you said? All I have learned, I learned from books. Women are the only people I am afraid of who I thought would hurt me. What?
Okay, screw this. We're making one up. These suck. Abe Lincoln, you need more quotes that are more applicable to our situation. Okay,
Hold
let's
on,
think
hold
about
on.
this.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
How about my hat's not the only thing that's big?
And then I'm going to go to quotes page of the movie Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. And there's stuff here. Man, this movie sucks.
Okay.
The quotes in here aren't great.
Okay, that's why I think we should make one up.
Henry sent me into this world with a reminder. No distractions, no attachments, no friends or family.
He had a wife.
Ooh. From the trailer for Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer, he said, "I shall kill them all." No, okay. So Abraham Lincoln ends with saying the 70 years I made you my bitch, but he opens the fight with going, "I hate vampires and I'm gonna kill you, vampire." And then whatever character he's fighting against just looks real confused. Because
they're not a vampire.
They're not a vampire yet.
Let's just go with that. I don't have better ideas, and I want to move on.
Okay, give me another. What? Okay, so the opening.
What did you say? What was the next one we were gonna do?
We were on Ben Franklin.
Oh yeah.
And you had one of them, which was his opening, closing. What was?
I don't think I said anything. I had his special ability idea.
No,
I didn't have a quote yet.
You found a quote. I promise you.
Oh yeah, that's right. By failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
Yeah,
I don't know. That can be his opener.
Yeah, I feel like that's a great opener. I feel like Benjamin Franklin had a lot of quotes.
I think it's a really good idea that we're mixing real quotes in with fake ones, because now people are going to think that the fake quotes are real.
Yes.
It's a good idea.
I love it when we teach people bad history.
Yes. That's what we're here for.
Oh my god.
Video games.
Oh my freaking god. I have it. Benjamin Franklin said, 3 may keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. That's the ender.
There you go.
That's the ender.
There you go. That's the finisher right there. And his special ability
is to tell them a secret.
No, his special ability is to throw a key at somebody and then lightning strikes them.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
What's other famous
George
people?
Washington.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a cherry tree.
Yeah, so special can be like he pulls out an axe and he just starts wailing away on you.
I just like coming up with their opening and ending quotes. Ooh, shit. George Washington said, "It is better to be alone than in bad company." I feel like that's a good one for the ending. Like he just fucks somebody up and is like, "It's better to be alone than in bad company."
Sure.
Because now I'm alone because I killed you.
How about he could refer him to a fake teeth guy? Yeah, that's good enough. And then his opener can be, "I cannot tell a lie. You're garbage. And your mom's a hoe."
Ooh. George Washington also said, "The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph," which I feel like would apply to a fighting game. It's just like very like inspiring.
I think we need to throw a fake one in for him.
Okay.
"I cannot tell a lie. You're garbage."
Okay.
It's good.
Yep.
Okay. I have a question before I tell you the next one we're gonna do.
Yes.
Hypothetically.
Should I be scared of this?
Hypothetically.
Uh-huh.
If I were to ask you if we could maybe perhaps put Hitler in this game. Would that be cut out of this podcast? Please let me put Hitler in.
If you can do it without being horrible, sure.
Okay, we're gonna put Hitler in this game. Because right now, everybody that we have is from the United States, and we gotta put Hitler in here. I don't know a lot of other important people because, you know, the US doesn't teach us about the world so much.
Okay. How do you put Hitler in this game?
I think his quotes should be in German.
So
and
it
be
doesn't
very aggressive. They should just be really aggressive German sounding quotes.
I'm scared. I'm scared to look up Hitler quotes, but here we go.
I've already done it.
Can he just... What if Hitler just said really nice things, but in German, and people would just assume he's saying bad things?
I feel like we shouldn't hold him in a good light whatsoever. Like, you can play as Hitler, that's fine, but
expect to lose. He is way balanced. It's balanced, so anybody could beat Hitler.
He's never gonna be okay. He's not gonna be unbalanced. We want this to be like a good game. He's gonna be equal. He's gonna be balanced, but he's gonna be portrayed as a bad guy. It's like if you have Satan in a game, he's a bad guy, okay? Like, you can play as a bad guy, but he's a bad guy. So we are not for Hitler on this podcast. We just want him in the game.
I'm glad you had to make that clear.
Yeah. It is not truth that matters, but victory. I think that's a good one.
Honestly, Hitler has a lot of good fighting game quotes.
God damn it, Bryce.
Anyone can deal with victory. Only the mighty can bear defeat. If you win, you need not explain. If you lose, you should not be there to explain. Which is nice because Hitler was like, okay, if I win, or no, yeah, if I lose, I'm running away. Or I guess died, which is very Hitler.
Okay. I think his end quote should be, it's not the truth that matters, but victory.
Okay.
And I think his opener, this one's kind of cool. It's, if you want to shine like the sun, first you have to burn like it. I think that's a good one. It sounds very Hitlery.
Okay.
But remember that these are in German.
Yes.
So, and he's going to yell him, whatever it is. He's going to yell it in German. So it doesn't really matter what we put because it's in German.
But every once in a while, can we just have him shout, "I'm a real shithead" in German?
Yes.
Just to make it clear, if anyone's like, oh, these are good quotes, he needs to once in a while just kind of shout, "I really sucked. Why are you playing me? I was a bad choice.
I'm a bad person."
It is just now in the middle of this fight that I've realized that I am a shitty human being."
And whenever he gets hit, he just says, "Ouch, my weenie."
No matter where you hit him.
I'm a little bit scared now. Let's be... What's his special move? And then we're going to get out of here. Oh, God. I don't want to make a special move. There's no way we can do this. I'm thinking of some right now, and it's not okay.
Hitler doesn't get a special move.
Hitler.
No one should want to play as Hitler.
Hitler's special move is he's gonna do that salute, and it's like a bitch slap. That's it. We're gonna take the high road, and we're gonna do nothing terrible for his special move. Because I have a lot of ideas that are really funny, and they're there to be discussed in private.
Oh my God. I hate this.
I hate this. We're done. We're done with Hitler.
The poop game was better than what you've done here. Okay. No. Do you have a name for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me think.
I do. I haven't thought of it yet.
What are a bunch of fighting games? So Street Fighter, I feel like we can make a name off of that. Street Fighter. Elite Fighter. How about that? Because they're historical elites.
That's nothing. That you would not be able to go, yes, I'm going to play as George Washington in Elite Fighter. You would just think it would be big beefy men.
Okay, let's just call it something new. Let's call it League of Legends. Get it? Because they're all legends.
They're not. They're real people.
That's true.
That's not how legends work.
Real people can be legends. Didn't you see The Sandlot?
No, actually, I haven't.
Let's see. There's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Something like that. That's the quote.
Is that a quote from Sandlot?
Yes!
Wow, I hear... The Overwatch girl... Somebody in Overwatch says, heroes never die.
Yeah.
So she's just quoting Sandlot when she says that?
Well, no, because legends never die in Sandlot.
Oh.
You gotta get your lore right.
But heroes never... So she's
Heroes never die.
So she's misquoting Sandlot.
Yeah, she's misquoting Sandlot. Mercy is a fake fan of Sandlot. Yep.
Historical beatdown.
Okay. Historical No. Historical smackdown. I like smackdown better. So
Why?
Let's make it alliterative. Let's call it...
Okay. Can I just say that Hitler is like Mortal Kombat? Hitler is like the guy who runs the tournament is the big bad man. You know? Like when you play the OG Mortal Kombat, you fight through the different characters that you can play as, and then you get to Goro, and then I never got past Goro, but then there's a guy Sangshun, he's the top boy, and you can't play as him, and you can't play as Goro either unless you put in a sweet cheat code. But I think Hitler's at the top, and everybody's just trying to punch Hitler, and you can't play as Hitler. I want to make that clear. We're not making a game where you can play as Hitler. It's a game where you beat up Hitler.
I think you should be able to play as Hitler. You can play as bad guys. I don't think we should make him the big bad, because then I don't think we should make him particularly special. Because I feel like that would be bad.
I think everything about this is bad, but here we are.
Well, and I feel like we have to throw in some other bad dictators. Like, we can't just have good guys in Hitler.
Well, I mean, you can have other people who tried to take over the world. Like, you can have Napoleon in there. Though I don't think Napoleon was, bad per se. He just wanted to, take over the world.
Yeah. Let's put Caesar in there. Let's put Napoleon in there. Let's put that Russian dude in there from World War whatever. Stalin?
Rocky?
He's a bad guy, right?
Yeah, Stalin.
Yeah. Let's put in... Do we want our game to be banned in China? Because I've heard Mao Zedong was was pretty bad. I don't know shit about it. Okay, but I think that's gonna cover
we're
our
good.
bases here.
I think we're good. We got some good people. We got some bad people. We've got some very bad people that I have regrets about. But this is the world we live in. I support Beckers' bad ideas once in a while.
Hey, the people are gonna love it.
What was the name of this mistake? I actually feel like historical beatdown probably exists already, so. Oh, it doesn't. Huh. I googled historical beatdown and there's nothing that came up.
History is greatest smackdown.
Is there a word for historical hit 'em up? Historical hitters. Famous fighters. Now that's what I call fighting 1988. That's my birthday. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Let's just call it historical smackdown.
That doesn't. Mine sounds better.
I don't like beatdown.
Why not?
Okay, I like beatdown now.
Okay.
Historical beatdown.
I have a game that it is a game where you have to fake aliens' existence to create world peace. And this is due to my long-lived theory that I feel like humans just want to have somebody that they're against. And so right now we hate the people in the other countries and stuff. So we just need to create a new group that will unite all the humans together. And
unite all peoples within our nations.
Yeah. To
protect the world from devastation.
Yeah. And do that. Honestly, if you heard the Team Rocket theme,
you would think they were heroes. What the hell? I don't get it. Why do they say that? I don't know.
Because they are.
Oh. So they're confiscating Pokemon to protect the world.
Okay, who goes first in the... Is it Jesse or James who goes first?
I think it's Jesse. Yeah, she does.
Okay. Are you ready?
I listened to it.
Okay. You do the first one.
Oh, why are we doing this?
For no good reason. Let's do it.
Prepare for trouble.
And make it double.
I don't want to do this. I'm scared. I'm feeling an idiot. Bryce, I know you're used to it, but...
How many times during the podcast have you said, I don't want to do this?
More than any other episode we've ever made.
That's why this is going to be the best. Okay. So, you need to unite the nations, by creating a new baddie that will make everybody team up so that they can defeat them, except these aren't real, which would be great because then you're not actually hurting anybody. So you need to make aliens seem like they're real. How do you do this? And yes, I have read the OG Watchmen comic book, which he did that in, except he did that in a mean way. We're going to do that without killing like most of New York. Have you ever seen the movie Watchmen?
Obviously not.
Oh. The movie is different from the comic book. In the movie, they just were like, hey, somebody blew up half of New York and we have to work together because somebody just did a bad thing. And I think it was like, oh, the terrorists did it. But in the comic book, he made it look like aliens did it. Because that was a thing. Okay. Aliens. Okay, so I think we need to make them hostile aliens. We need to make them hostile aliens to make the people work together about it, because if they're like, oh, they're good aliens, some people are going to be like, hey, we're cool with it, and some people are going to be like, oh, we're against it, and that's just going to create conflict. So we need these to be mean aliens that everybody hates. And
I'm trying to do the aliens pose.
Oh, from the meme?
The meme.
I haven't seen that meme in some time. That is a dated reference.
Aliens. All right.
Have you heard about the Area 51 raid that's coming up?
Yes, I was going to ask if this was related.
It's not, but it can be.
Okay, so in Area 51 is the headquarters for making up our fake aliens.
Yes. Okay, so here's what we need to make it seem like we didn't fake it. So we need to get people to discover it for themselves. And
so we hear about this raid that everybody's planning on Area 51, and we put fake aliens in there. And
then we let them raid, and then they get them aliens. But they got to be mean aliens. We got to make it so that the people find the aliens but hate them.
Yeah, and let's make one be alive, and then we put in a plant, right? To break the alien out,
Yeah.
And then the alien goes berserk and kills at least 2 people.
Yeah.
Before it's stopped.
And they're actors, so it's fine. Can we just 90% of the raiders are just GameMate Corp actors. I forget that this is a video game. This isn't something we're really gonna do and try and unite the nation because we're good people at GameMate Corp. Buy our games. We're making world peace.
Yeah.
So if we were gonna do this in the real world, but we're not, this is a fake game that we're making. we would take a bunch of GameMate Corp employees, mostly interns, because they'll do it for free, and we send them out to the raid. And then we get some special effects stuff. We work with the Area 51. Or maybe we build an Area 51 right in front of the normal Area 51, and they don't look behind it. They're like, we reached it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That way whatever's actually going on in there won't interfere with our plan.
Yeah. And so they'll run up and be like, well, this says Area 51. It's the right place. And then we can put aliens in there, and it'll be like an alien jail. And once the people break in, everything gets messed up, and then the people break out and get the aliens break out and get their alien weapons, and they start shooting people, and then all the interns die, and then the aliens take off, and then in their big spaceship, and leave a note of we're gonna come back and shoot the rest of you later, so that all the countries work together to not get shot by the aliens that we made.
How do we make a fake alien? Is it a robot? Animatronic?
I think that would help.
Yeah.
And then just put a goo. How do we want
put a goo in it so that it leaks some stuff?
How do we want the aliens to look?
It's scary. They have to be taller than us.
Do they look like when you think of an alien, it's the big green? Well, it's a tiny green person and stuff.
And it's got to have a lot of teeth.
Yeah. I think
it's got to be gooing everywhere.
I kind of think we should just look at for a demon, find something that looks like a demon, something real scary, and then make that. We don't want them to look we don't want them to look like aliens. We want them to look like something that you're going to be like, I hate this. This is bad, and I want the world to work together to make this not be a thing. Plus, not only are we going to make all the countries work together so that they don't get blown up by the aliens, we're also going to further space exploration because they're going to want to put all the rockets out there to check.
It's going to have tentacles.
Oh, for sure.
Coming out of its back.
Do we have what? Do we have one kind of alien or do we have like several?
Well, we only have one alien there, right? Because we only caught one.
Oh, see, I was figuring it was like an alien jail, and we were able to catch a few of them, and we've been holding them there so they don't kill everybody.
Okay, so several.
Yeah. See, we could have one for each like planet, not the moon. The moon's not a planet. But one for each
not
planet.
According to Sailor Moon.
So that they'll have to go to like Mars to go explore Mars and make sure the scary aliens aren't there. And the Space Marines. We'll have real Space Marines with the big suits for shooting aliens. We'll be spending a lot of money to stop fake aliens, but in the end, I think it's for the best.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it'll be world peace.
Yes. So,
and the people definitely won't find out. Nobody's gonna find out.
Yeah.
So that's part of the game, is keeping people from finding out, because remember, this is a game.
Yes, this is a game. It might take us a while to get this game out there. If world peace happens before we happen to get this game out there because aliens exist, and that's a weird coincidence. But totally, if these events line up, that's just a weird thing that happens. Sometimes, in The Sims is things that happen in The Sims sometimes happen in real life. Sometimes an oven lights on fire. Just because that happened in The Sims and happens in real life doesn't mean they planned that.
Right.
Yep. And if the aliens have tentacles, weird. That happens sometimes with aliens. When that happens, you go into dinner with your friends and then there's a tentacle alien.
I hate it when that happens.
Ooh, okay. We could actually do see if that happens exactly at Area 51. I feel like, that'd be weird. But I feel like we can start off the thing there when they do the big raid, but then I think the aliens have to go to other countries so that everybody, because if it just happens in America, I feel like the other countries will be like fake news, blah 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 blah. We need to put these, like, aliens are gonna go fly to the Russia and China and stuff and zap some people before they fly away, and so we'll just send some interns to the other countries and set up some special effects and maybe like they show up and just blow up a building and then fly away. Because I feel like it's easy to blow up a building. You don't need to do some sweet. We can set up so it looks like a laser came out and blew up the building, but we just blow up a building. Nobody's in it, to be clear. It looks like people are in there because of the sweet effects.
Yeah, we put some cardboard cutouts of Edward Cullen in the window.
Yeah. No, not Edward Cullen.
Edward Cullen. There and there.
Yeah. I feel like that's how you do it if someone was going to do it. Game Made Corp for best company in the world 2019. Did we do it good, Beckers? Did we make good games?
Yeah.
Okay. Which game are we doing? Which game do we want to put?
I think it's like pretty safe to say that it's one of mine.
Yeah. Okay. Which
I don't think we came up with a good name for Pet Mate Corp.
No.
I don't think we did good on that. So I don't think we did a good name for either one of them, actually.
Okay.
What's wrong with you right now?
So what's your decision?
I want to do the fighting game.
Okay.
But we have to come up with a good name.
Why do you hate Historical Beatdown?
Okay, I like it more now.
What do you want to call it?
I don't know. That's the issue.
Okay. I'm gonna search synonyms for fighting. And then I'm gonna search synonyms for historical. Bygone beaters.
Historical Fight Club.
Your contemporary.
Okay, you know what? F this. Historical beatdown. I like it. It's not bad. Historical beatdown.
Are you sure?
Final answer. Yes.
Okay. Historical beatdown is what we're gonna put on the box. But you know what you could have on your box? Not that, not the thing that Beckers is showing you. But instead, the thing that I'm showing you, a poster of us on your wall.
We're on that.
It is available at lastgeek.com/store. And it's dope, and it's actually very affordable. It's like $18 for a big poster that you can have on your wall, and then people can come over and then go, who's those cool people? And then you can say, they're my best friends. And we won't disagree, because we're a poster.
If you ever want to, like, tweet at us and be like, see, we're best friends, right? I would totally be your best friend.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got your back.
Put our poster on your wall and tweet at us that you did that, and we'll be like, best friend Billy. Also, we mentioned this on the last show, but we are going to be at 2D Con in Minneapolis the weekend of August.
Why do we never know the weekend when you say this? Or say it every time, and you never know what to say.
It is the August 23rd to the 25th of 2019 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. You can go to 2dcon.net to find out more information. We'll be doing a live show there. The official time and day will be announced at a later time. But hopefully, if you're in there, you can come check us out. But until then, if you want to hear more from us, you can go to social media platforms and find them, and you can find Beckers at
Dr. Beckers with a Z on Twitter. That's where I'm most commonly found. Dr. Beckers with an S on Twitch, and that's where the fun happens. Yeah.
Okay. You can follow me on Twitter at Last Geek, on Instagram at Last Geek Plays, Twitch at Last Geek Plays, Facebook Last Geek. Don't forget to follow Game Make Corp on Twitter. Game Make Corp has its own Twitter. And go to youtube.com/lastgeek for this video and other cool videos. And lastgeek.com for all the other links and podcast links and other cool stuff. This has been a mistake that we did and put out there for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. But at the end of the day, remember, have fun.
It wasn't a mistake. Especially the Hitler game, that was fun. Have fun.